Alright, before I start this video is a little bit different than the videos that I've been making recently. This is more of a talking video, more of a one-on-one type thing. So anyway, yeah. Why did I decide to go vegan? What made me change my life around? Well, I've been vegan now for like a little bit over a year, and my girlfriend and I, we both became vegan at the same time. So her and I, we had kind of at the same time been finding things out about veganism, and I kind of tried going vegetarian when I was like 16, because this girl was talking to me about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool, I could do that. And then it lasted like a couple of days, because I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I had no idea how to do it. So a few years later, I was getting really into like fitness and, you know, health and stuff like that, and eating clean. So, and it just kind of happened, like, it was like on a related video on YouTube, and it was something about veganism. So I watched the video, and it sounded cool to me that you didn't have to eat meat to be, you know, healthy and fit and all this stuff, and I don't know, I liked the idea of it. So I started thinking about it, just like the idea kind of like floated through my mind, and I had no idea my girlfriend was actually like finding out about the same stuff that I was finding out about, like on our own free time. She actually decided to transition to like a vegetarian diet, kind of, but it was just like she didn't really label it as anything. She just said, I'm gonna see how long I can go without eating meat, not like as a challenge or anything like that, but she had been feeling kind of off whenever she ate, so she just said, I'm gonna try this out. And then I would make fun of her, and I would be like, oh, like I called her veggie and all that. I just laughed, like I'd be like, oh, do you want some of this chicken? But like it was all lighthearted. And then I eventually was like, all right, I'm gonna go the rest of this week eating how I eat, and then I'm gonna switch over to vegan next week, or vegetarian next week. And then that night, I was at work, and I was telling my coworkers that, and then they all laughed at me, and they were like, "Yeah, okay, you're gonna go vegan? Yeah, right. You can't do that. Like, you're gonna fail. Blah blah blah." That night, I went out and I had like 30 wings at this buffalo wing place. And after that, I felt so bad, like mentally, physically, emotionally. I just felt weird, you know. So that was it. Like the next morning when I woke up, I was vegetarian kind of, but not really. And then I was like basically vegan. And then I was just like, all right, cool, I'm vegan now. A couple weeks into it, I was like, oh wow, this is so easy. It's literally the same stuff I've always eaten, but I take out one thing and like add another, basically. The taste was never the issue. It was about the health issues at first. And then like a week or so into it, like my girlfriend and I started finding out more about the whole animal cruelty behind it. And then after that, from then on out, it was all about, you know, we're doing this for the animals. You know, the health comes with it. Helping the environment is a huge factor also, but like the animals is the biggest thing. We couldn't sleep with ourselves knowing that for so long we were a part of that. But like that's just because like you don't hear about that kind of thing, you know. But yeah, so now the main reason why I'm vegan is because of the animals. Like I said, the health is a big thing too, and I feel way better now than I ever have before, in terms of like when I exercise or skateboarding, and just mentally, you know, when you eat, you don't feel completely lethargic, and you don't like want to just fall down and sleep. Although I love sleeping, but you know, you feel lighter instead of, you know, like very heavy. And eating fruits is literally the best thing in the world, and I don't think anyone can say that fruits are not delicious, because they're just sweet and amazing. You know, so that's the biggest part of my diet is fruits. I do have maybe like 2 really big meals. Probably like my late lunch or just lunch and dinner are usually really big meals, super carb loaded meals, and then like my breakfast until I have that late lunch or whenever I do eat, it's just all fruits, smoothies, juices, those kind of things that keep you going, and like they fill you up and you feel good, and then like when it goes down, you're like ready to have another one. Like it feels great. But yeah, that's basically why I decided to go vegan. I was never against going vegan or vegetarian. I was never like a total bro about anything. I was never like concerned about, oh man, I'm not gonna get enough protein, because I knew that I could get protein from eating plants. That never worried me. I was never worried about looking stupid when it comes to that, because the majority of vegans for the most part are women, and I get a lot of backlash from a lot of dudes like saying, "Oh man, you're so gay because you don't eat meat." And for one, I think that's completely homophobic and so stupid. And it makes no sense to relate the way I eat to how much of a man I am, and how strong I am or anything like that. It's just so stupid that people are that, I don't know, dumb, that like that's what it takes something as simple as not eating a certain food to classify you as being not a man. I don't know. It's definitely the most annoying thing about this society, really, that once you do something different, you're labeled as a weirdo, gay, a fag. Like, I hate that. I hate when people use those terms to describe people who are doing something different, And I used to be a huge hater too, but like with different things. But now I just like, man, live and let live, I do my own things. There's people that do things that I don't agree with. There's people that like some weird stuff, but I don't judge them, because I truly just don't care about that. And if they're happy doing something, they're happy doing that. And I totally am okay with people doing what they love, and to always do whatever makes them happy, as long as it doesn't cause suffering to others. If you love doing, I don't know, whatever it is you love, but it's hurting someone, I don't agree with that. But if you are doing something that you love and it's making you grow as a person, and it's helping the environment, it's helping people, it's helping yourself, it's helping animals, like that's the kind of stuff you should be doing. You should be focusing on the kind of stuff that you put out into this world. And every single thing that I do is for a greater good. It's not just for me, because I care, and that's what most people need to learn, is they need to learn to care, because so many people just do not care. If you guys did enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and just go vegan. Just live and let live, guys. But be a good person, because being a good person will get you so many places. Alright, peace out, guys. I'm done with this video. See you in the next one.